You are welcome once again. Titi Lola Martins is your host. This is the Right Models channel. Please hit the subscribe button if you have not done so. Like the videos, share with your friends. You are free to share, yes, at no cost. Yes, share. Let many people get to know what you know, and even you realize that it will even help your relationship with them because now you're having the same level of knowledge and understanding. So that is one of the reasons why you really need to share these videos. Okay, and there are several videos on the channel also that will help you with your relationship. Okay, I'm still on the 21st century ingredients for successful relationship, or rather ingredient for successful relationships in this 21st century. A lot of things have changed. There are ways that things have been said in our fathers, our mothers' time, that if it is said that same way now, the message will not be communicated. Yes, that's just it. There's no new knowledge anywhere, but the mode of communication from generation to generation must change because people are changing. Their understanding or their perspective to life is changing, and that is why how we handle things these days also are changed. That's why I titled it ingredient for successful relationship in this 21st century. The way it worked centuries before, it's not the way it's gonna work now. Okay, and we started with empathy. In the previous video, I introduced you to empathy, or rather emphasizing why you need to show empathy, or you can say better discuss advantages what to stand to benefit when you adopt empathy as a principle in your relationship. Okay, now still on empathy, I said I was going to discuss with you the requirements of things that when you practice them, when you do them, you will naturally empathize. You will naturally show empathy to people. People will naturally get it that, oh, you can empathize with their situation. And number one is what I call compassion. Compassion, love. Compassion is you saying, compassion, or rather, let me put it this way: compassion, love. When you are compassionate, you feel like if this person actually knew what I know, he or she is not going to be thinking this way. Don't pull people down. I'm surprised that you couldn't get this simple thing, blah blah blah. No, it doesn't go that way. You can say that and think you're having your way. You are going to have a crash one day. No, compassion makes you develop that empathy naturally. That, come on, if this person knows what I know, she's not going to be thinking this way, she's not going to be thinking that way. And naturally what that does to you is that you want to help, you want to make the person to know what you know, and then you will be ready to go all out and do whatever sacrifice is required so that the person is able to get what you know, what you are trying to pass across. Yes, it makes you, compassion is very, very important. Love, the show of love. If you truly love your spouse, you will not be happy that every time you are always having it rough. You will not be happy that every time this person is seeing you as a source of unhappiness, of sadness. Yes, some relationship have gotten to that point that they feel that spouse, oh, this one is a bone in my neck, and so on and so forth. Okay, if you truly love, you will be patient enough. You will naturally develop that patience to want to do other things that I am going to discuss. Number two is listen. Listen, and listen good. Next time somebody is trying to talk to you, don't always want to be the first to talk. Don't always want to be the loudest to be heard. Yes, that's why God has given us one mouth and two ears. You need to learn to listen twice as much as you want to talk. Listen, and listen good. If you want to sell your idea to somebody, communication is all about selling idea. You have a conflict to resolve. You have a standpoint, and you want your spouse to understand your standpoint. And one good thing about empathy is that if you are wrong along the line, you will realize that you are the one wrong, and you will easily shift ground also. But when you are not ready to empathize, you just be full of your own ideas alone. Okay, I said listen, and listen well. Let them also know that you are listening to them. The first thing that you practice when you want to show people that you are listening to them is that time when that person is talking is not the time for you to be engaged in other things. Listen, maintain eye contact with that person. Let the person know that, oh, you've got my full attention. When I see that you've got my full attention, I'm happy. I want to talk more. I want to release everything. I want to open up. They are not opening up to you because you talk too much. You talk too much. You cut in. When they want to make a point, say, I already know where you are going. Who told you that? How do you know that you already know? Even if you think you already knew, maybe based on your past experience with that person, let the person land. One good thing about this process is that when you do this, gradually they are building trust in you, that you will be able to you will be able to have a good judgment of the matter on ground. When you don't have full understanding of a matter on ground, I won't trust you that you can handle it. And how will I build that trust? When I say that you are listening, you are hearing me, you are listening to me. Listen to them and show them that you are actually listening. First thing, make sure you are not distracted. It is not the time to engage in someone, fix this, fix that, while somebody is talking to you and you really want to resolve a conflict. I'm telling you, you are far from it. Yes, you are really, really far from it. Let me tell you, even when you disagree with them, don't cut in. Best you can do, take a piece of paper and a pen, jot down some things with it. In fact, when they see you jotting down, they feel, yes, this person is interested in what I am saying, and they pour out more. And when people pour out more, what happens? It's giving you a soft landing to know where to, okay, since the person is thinking this way, let me come in from this angle, and on and on. So even if you disagree with them, even if you are going to disagree with them afterwards, let them realize that you are listening to them. Okay, the most impactful thing you can do to build empathy in a discussion is to do nothing at all. Don't be engaged in this, engaged in that. That's when you call that one, you call this one, you try to fix that paper, you try to flip your hand. No, listen with rapt attention. Even if you disagree, still listen to them. I'm telling you, when you listen to people, you are naturally on your way to gain their trust. And another thing is that when you listen to them, by the time you want to talk, they will be able to feel like, okay, this person, at least while he was listening, has been able to mentally travel my path. So listen, and do what? Listen good, and show them that you are really listening. Okay, number 3 is reflect. I call it reflect. What do I mean by reflect? Try to, while the person is talking, you are thinking, you are listening. Okay, reflection is not reflection within you. Now reflection is, you are now a sort of regurgitating what you have understood by what the person have said. You have said this, you have said that, this is the way you feel about this, this is the way you feel about that, and they begin to nod their head. Okay, yes. By the time you get somebody to that point, oh my goodness, by the time you want to say, okay, I think this is what will work for you, they believe you naturally, because they could feel that you have traveled their path. At least mentally, you've traveled their path. Okay, so reflect. Try to tell them, okay, repeat the things they have said. You have said this, this is the way it's paining you. You have said this is actually what you are not happy about, Abi. Okay, confirm. Yes, confirm those things. At this point, you're already connecting with that person. You're already connecting. This is very, very important in your steps to resolving conflict or discussion